Each move of a bead, each turn of the wheel is a prayer. The history of this site goes back to the time of Buddha's enlightenment in early 6th century BC. In the 3rd century BC, Emperor Ashok visited Gaya and constructed the temple. He also named the Bodhi tree Mahabodhi. The temple that we see today is an updated version built by the Gupta dynasty kings in the 6th century AD. It is about 170 feet high on a 50 feet square base, a pyramidal tower. Each of its sides has several layers of niches, adorned Buddhas in various poses. The Bodhi tree, understandably, is the most sacred spot.
The Buddhist king Ashoka visited the Bodhi tree in the 3rd century BC, as is evident from his inscriptions. Later, this tree was cut down by the Hindu king Shashank in the 6th century AD, but luckily another tree sprang from the same root. But that was also later uprooted in a terrible storm.
A sapling of the original Bodhi tree had been carried to Sri Lanka by Sanghamitra, daughter of Emperor Ashok. A cutting from that was carried back to Bodh Gaya when the original tree died. This spot between the Bodhi tree and the temple is where Buddha had sat down to meditate, called the Vajrasan or the Lion Throne. It is surrounded by a gold-plated railing and sheltered by a golden canopy, gifted by the Sri Lankan President Premadasa. The upper shrine is a sanctuary for silent meditation, open to all. The grounds are filled with wooden prayer boards. There are 3 circumambulatory paths for pradakshina. The central shrine is on the ground floor, the pillars and the main door, made of stone. Seated here is a large 10th century Buddha in the Bhumi Sparsh pose, touching the ground.
After his enlightenment, Buddha spent 7 weeks here around the temple complex, and all the spots he visited during this period are marked as 7 sacred spots. This is one of it. It is said that Buddha spent the 2nd week walking to and fro this place very close to the Bodhi tree, and this is known as the Shrine of the Jewel Walk. Buddha's footsteps are represented by these lotus flowers in stone.
Here, Buddha had spent the 2nd week gazing at the Bodhi tree that had protected him. He spent time near this lake, the Muchalinda Lake, where the Serpent King of the lake is said to have sheltered him from rain. When Yun Sang visited this place in the 7th century, he found 21 stupas. The Ashok stupa, built by the emperor, being largest. Most small ones, which are scattered around, were erected by ancient pilgrims. Patron Buddhist kings also added many, not just stupas, even stone railings, and a profusion of carvings. The Ashoka pillar at the entrance is unsubscribed. It was found in Gaya, main town, and moved here in 1956. Pilgrims consider everything here sacred, even the Ashoka pillar. As night falls, the magic of Mahabodhi comes alive. A living shrine visited by millions of followers who believe Mahabodhi is the navel of the universe, the Vajra seat where past and future Buddhas become one.
Papa is the protocol officer.